And you know, the world loves your music. We see it in the stats. We do.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. That's awesome.
And without people like you, I wouldn't have a job, bro.
And without people like you, I wouldn't have a job. So it's a mutual companionship.
It is. It really, really is. So literally, we've got about 2 minutes left. Any plans for Christmas, New Year's, going away?
No, staying home. I got dogs, so I just stay home over the holidays, and I live out in the country like Barbara does. So to me, that's a holiday right there. Just being, no traffic, no, none of that. Just out in the woods.
I get it. I really, really do.
Yeah.
I actually live in a town, but Barbara does live out in the countryside.
Yep.
Sometimes I would love to do that, but other times I wouldn't swap it for quids.
Well, it's kind of like because I spend so much time around people, right? Like I'm playing all the time, and you're full of, and you're constantly meeting people and shaking it. That's awesome. But sometimes it's nice just to have solitude, where I can go out and do what I do, throw my blades, shoot guns, whatever you want to do. Ride my motorcycle.
Exactly, and I hear that.
Hillbilly.
I hear that.
I'm a hillbilly.
That's something that I would love to do. I really, really would. But I've been too much around people all my life, so I feel really weird if I don't hear a car go past at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
I do know, because I went over to I went over to the big city there to do some work, and the first thing I noticed is like the traffic. I was just like, oh my God, like there's just nothing, nonstop traffic. Because I live out in the sticks. At night, it's quiet as the dead. So it's just, perspectives.
Chris, I'm just going to butt in here because we're going to go live to the desk.
Okay.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 18 away from 3 o'clock, 20.1 degrees downtown. Well, the weatherman sort of got it right today. He sort of fluctuated 22 degrees. Well, it went a little higher, went a little lower, but I think on average he's got it right today. So we can not give him a hard time like we normally do. Tuesday, December 17th, and I'm absolutely elated to be joined by what I think is an absolute legend in the game, and I'm talking about Chris Andreas. Welcome to Galaxy again, Chris, and this time it is the Christmas event of the year. I've got to wish you a very, very happy and Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys too, and a Happy New Year as well.
We couldn't actually get past the breakfast show just lately without having a Chris Andreas song included, and believe me, we have you in a number of shows here at Galaxy. We really, really do. The people around the world have adopted Chris Andreas's music. What's the secret behind your success?
Relentless touring, relentless, all of it. Just networking. It's a marathon, not a race. I got years to go. Years to go.
Yes, I agree with you. You really, really do. Not a fledgling in the game, but I tell you what, I think and we're moving into a brand new decade. I really feel that 2020 plus is going to be Chris Andreas' decade.
I agree with you, 100%.
I love that. I really, really do. And Chris, I'm looking forward to the new work that you were mentioning that you're going to be bringing out very, very shortly. Now at the same time, who's Paul Kidman?
Who's who?
Paul Kidman. I'm sorry, Chris. I've just had somebody try and break into our conversation here. They're trying to call me, and I'm just wondering who that is. I'm not familiar with that person. I got it. I understand. It's Peaky Nora. That's who it is. there you go. Another great country female artist is Peggy Nora. I think she's trying to. She's getting a little impatient. I think we'll get in touch with her shortly. Now, Chris, we played Loners and Stoners. Now, this is one of the most requested songs at Galaxy 107 FM. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, well, that song was actually, the words were written by a friend of mine. His name is Steve Felsen, and he knew I was getting ready to record an album, so he came up to me and said, I've written this song, and it's kind of literally about you, and maybe you might want to record it. So, because I'm, vain and egotistic, I said, well, if it's about me, of course I'll record it. So, it's literally a song that a buddy of mine wrote about me, and I realized right then and there, if he took the time to write this song, the least I could do was try and give him a decent recorded version of it. And that's the story of that song.
I got to congratulate you. I really, really do, because believe me, the world has spoken to us and said, we love Loners and Stoners. Chris Andreas, we really, really do.
Awesome.
And I don't know whether you notice or not, but we do mention Jimmy as often as we possibly can, because we respect Jimmy, and we respect that he's one of the Galaxy fans and listens to us quite often. Now, having said that, we would love to be able to meet Jimmy at some stage. Maybe we could set up a little interview with you and have Jimmy along, because we would love to be able to put a face to the name, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah, maybe we'll definitely have to set something like that up. That would be great.
Nice. And it would be an honour for me to be able to meet a fan much like Jimmy. Now, you take him out riding and stuff like that. Is there anything that maybe he shouldn't do? Maybe, if we brought you to New Zealand, would you bring Jimmy? Can we throw him off a bridge?
No, you can't. He's blind. So number one, that would be a problem. But
yeah, we do bungee jumping here. So
yeah, we do that here. We got that here.
That would be a lot of fun for the guy, don't you think?
I probably would. I would be sued. I would go to jail.
Oh my goodness! We don't want any harm coming to Jimmy. Let's be honest. No, we don't want that. But there's no harm in having a little think about it. At least we could do that. But believe me, we would love to be able to meet yourself and, of course, Jimmy and everybody like that here in New Zealand. We really, really would, and take you around, show you some of our beautiful country here. But more importantly, Chris, I would love to be able to come over, meet you personally, maybe do a radio tour around Canada and stuff like that, and meet and promote the Galaxy artists that come from British Columbia and Canada, all around Canada, to Canadians.
Oh, yeah. That would be, you know what? You would be welcomed with open arms here. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I really would. Because, believe me, everybody around the world knows Chris Andreas, but sometimes I feel, Canadians don't know what they've got in their backyard.
It's true. I mean, but you got to remember, it's a big country, but it's a small population. So it's even touring this country is it's hard to kind of make a living at it. So but yeah, I say that all the time. People are always, especially from people from Canada, if they've never heard of me before, they go, "Why have we never heard of you?" I'm like, I don't know, man.
But, well, maybe I do. They're not listening to Galaxy.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So you guys got to get over here and get Canadians introduced on a bigger level to what you're doing, and you'll be famous here. You probably already are, because I know that you promote a lot of Canadian artists, and I know they must share that on Facebook, so all their friends and fans. So you guys are probably more well known in Canada than probably I am.
Well, we know every second person in Canada. We do.
Well, we're mostly related, so.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, but at the same time, my friend, we are honoured to be able to play Canadian music around the world. The world gets so much smaller with the technologies of the day.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's more people from around the world that are connecting to Galaxy and listening to the indie artists that are going to be superstars of the future. Chris Andreas, you're one of these superstars.
Well, yeah, hey, thank you very much. I mean, I'm just a guy who writes songs and sings them, but I will take that compliment every day of the week. Thank you.
It is absolutely God's honest truth, my friend. You really are. We have such a following for Chris Andreas here at Galaxy. It is ridiculous. It really, really is. And of course, a lot of people do ask me as well, who is Jimmy? Tell me a little bit about Jimmy. I tell them as much as I possibly know, which is very, very little. I got to be honest with you. But the respect that I give for you, who looks after Jimmy, and Jimmy is, as a friend of yours, is immense. It really, really is. And believe me, without Chris Andreas, people wouldn't know who Jimmy was. I've got to be straight up there.
Yeah.
But having said that, you know, Jimmy just quietly is becoming quite a little superstar in his own right.
That's awesome. Excellent. He deserves it. He's got more talent than I do.
Well, that's hard to believe. It really, really is hard to believe. But I do have to move on very, very quickly here. So tell me a little bit about the second most requested Chris Andreas song, Outlaw. I love this track.
That's a pretty straightforward. I was going to call it, My Mama Cried, but then I realized that's ripping off the Hag. But it's kind of it just addresses the debate nowadays. People are saying that, outlaw country, or the type of stuff that I guess I do, that music is redundant and it's dead, and I just don't buy that argument. So I just wrote a song, about the outlaw. I thought it was apropos, considering long-haired, shaggy, bearded guys are starting to make a comeback in the country scene.
I agree. I'm right on your side there, because I think outlaw music is not only making a re-insurgence, but it's now being picked up by the younger generations and will be around for a long, long time to come. This is the right time, Chris.
Oh, totally. I had to wait around for people to catch up to what I was doing.
Yes, I agree. And believe me, I know exactly what you're saying there. I've had to do the same thing. So, right here at Galaxy 107 FM Live is Chris Andreas, Outlaw. Gosh, it's hammering down out there.
Peggy's all good.
Piggy's all good?
Yeah,
Tell them I
we're
seen him something.
Chris, apparently,
Yeah.
Terry sent you something. On Facebook. On Facebook.
Oh, yeah. It's
Not enough?
like a smiley face. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me check Facebook.
Yeah, not enough.
Okay, there's not enough. Nothing there. Something.
On Facebook?
Oh, hang on. Facebook. Oh, I thought. Sorry. I thought Messenger.
Yeah,
I'll send it on Messenger as well then.
yeah, she'll send it on Messenger as well.
We do bungee jumping for the blind here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta. I hate to be the guy that cleans up that shit. Well, I actually am that guy.
Yeah, that's why we need you to bring him.
Right on. Excellent.
Okay.
Chris, it's an absolute honour and privilege to have a friend like you here at Galaxy. It really, really is. I'm so looking forward to new music coming out next year, but please, you and everybody that is involved in the Chris Andreas movement, please have a very happy and safe Festives, and tie one on, bro. Let's get drunk.
I'm going to, and I'll tell you, I just bought a THC infused pop today. I've never tried one of those before, so I'm going to see what that does.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
I will. But hey, I want you guys have the best Christmas you guys can possibly have, and a great New Year, man. this year's going to be our year. We're going to get some shit done.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. I hear that. I endorse that. I really, really do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of this, Chris. We're going to have to move on very, very shortly. But,
yeah, no problem. I know you got people lined up, so no worries there.
Yeah, I do. And believe me, my machine guns needed to be reloaded a couple of times now. I had to put a post up the other day that I was guilty of ethnic cleansing because I killed millions and millions of ants with one jug of water. Oh, let's go back to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 4 away from 3 o'clock, 19 degrees downtown, sort of cooling down a bit of heavy rain outside. So for those of you that are driving right now, turn your lights on, be safe, be seen, make it click, drive to the conditions. Now we're talking to Chris Andreas and his dog by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting excited in the background. Have you got a visitor coming?
No, it's dinner time for them. Every time it's dinner time, he just lets us know.
Oh,
he knows what time it is.
Yeah, not shy, are they?
No, he's not shy at all.
Believe me, mine do pretty much the same. They demand their food. It's strange how body clocks, they know what time it is, don't they?
Oh, they totally do. He knows when it's breakfast time. He knows when it's dinner time. So he lets us know, and that's what he was just doing.
We have a thing at home called Fish and Chip Night, which is a Saturday night, and normally I take one of my dogs with me to go down to the takeaways and come back again, and each one knows not only what time it is, but whether it's their turn or not.
Yeah, they are. They know. They're smart. They're smarter than we give them credit for. That's for sure.
They really are, my friend.
Like really, who's trained who? You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Now here's one for you, and this was put to me earlier on today by Steve Lynch from the band Autograph, and something to think about. If our legs bent in the opposite direction, what sort of chair would you have?
For legs bent the opposite direction? Oh, I don't know. You're going to have to tell me this one.
Well, I don't know either. I've been thinking about it.
I thought it was a joke. I thought there was going to be like some kind of sadomasochistic punchline or something. Well, yeah, I tell you right now, that our junk would be getting constantly squished, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it certainly would. I tell you what, if you...
That doesn't sound like fun.
Well, I tell you what would be fun if they put our junk in our right hand. It would make shaking hands a whole different deal, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that would. I don't think people would go inside anymore. Why would you?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So, Chris Andreas, we want to wish you and your wife and everybody around you a very happy and safe festive season. Please come back again next year and have a chat to us, won't you?
I will, and I want to wish all you guys a Merry Christmas and all your listeners a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll definitely talk to you in the new year for sure.
Thanks, Chris. You have a very happy day. We will chat to you again. But in the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy.
Coward 107 Galaxy FM.